You need to claim that statue, buddy. Wait, we're going to jail for real? No, that's him, that's him, that's him. I'm losing my marbles. Nuvalet! Oh my god, his music too is insane. Wait. Whoa, what's going on? What's going on? Hello, friends and gamers. This is earlier than I had to get up yesterday for Nintendo. I'm so tired. Okay, hello. It is 6:24 in the morning for me. I can't even open my eyes fully. I literally just rolled out of bed. And we have Genshin. The 4.1 special program. I could have sworn for 4.0, I actually did not watch it live. I watched it a couple hours later because I was just exhausted. Too exhausted to get up that early. Let it be known, I am going back to sleep as soon as this is done airing. So I don't know when my video will go up. I also have a video to go up for the A.L.I.S.O.N trailer that was posted last night. I think that'll probably go up before this, or maybe, I don't know. I actually don't know what order everything's going up in. But today we are watching The Shining Stars in the Depths. I probably will have the Archon quest spoiled for me because I, at the time of recording this, am not caught up. I'm not. Listen, I spent an entire 6 hours in one sitting finishing a Honkai Impact 3rd event this week, so I'm not caught up with the Archon quest. All right, it's not happening. I will be caught up hopefully before 4.1 drops. That's kind of a goal of mine I have, that I want to be caught up before the end of the update, which is definitely possible. I probably will spend this weekend getting caught up. It's no big. I'm not concerned about a thing. So my requests for this upcoming version, I said it yesterday, I'll say it again, give me the Switch version. I'm tired. I want to play Genshin, not on my PC, because my PC cannot second monitor game with Genshin, so I need it on the Switch. So that I'm requesting it again 2 days in a row, because for those of you who are not informed, there was a Nintendo Direct yesterday. I did post a video for that, but there was a Nintendo Direct yesterday, and that was my one singular request. I wanted Genshin Impact for Switch. It wasn't announced, but I got other announcements that I honestly liked even more, so I'm fine with that. But I'm asking again. I am once again asking for Genshin Impact on the Switch. Today's the Genshin day, so it would make sense. You know, what was it, 3rd anniversary? Is it the 3rd anniversary? I think it's the 3rd anniversary. That would be a great thing to announce, surprise! Remember how we said it was coming to the Switch? It's finally coming to the Switch. I want it on Switch, okay? I am asking. And then my other thing, I want to know more about the dudes. We got our drip marketing for Nuvalet. I want to know how to pronounce the other one's name, because I've seen some pronunciations floating around that don't make sense to my brain. But I don't know French, so there's that too. I think it's Wriothesley, but it probably isn't. So we'll maybe find out. Maybe. However, this also very well could be the anniversary update. This 4.1 patch could be the anniversary patch. Regardless, I think the anniversary is happening during the upcoming patch, because I believe it's the end of September. So I think this will probably drop a week or so-ish before that anniversary. Just doing the math in my head, I think that's how that'll work. So I don't know where we're going with that, but we'll find out together in 2 minutes. I can't even say I want drama with the Archon quest though. You know, me not being caught up with the Archon quest, I would like to see Dane or something. I know we usually don't get Dane until the interlude in the middle between things. I would like to see Dane. That is my outlandish reach of a request. I want to see Dane in main Archon quest. I know certain things about the Archon quest that I shouldn't know because of spoilers, but yeah. I don't think I really am asking for much of anything else. Maybe some really cool, fun events, because I feel like the events we did get in 4.0, granted, I kind of speedrun most of them or just didn't finish them. But I did that because I wasn't entirely invested in them. The one that just ended, I think it was Mega Mecha Melee, that's what it was. I skipped most of the story and I didn't finish the whole event just because it wasn't really interesting. I was interesting, but the brothers fighting all the time, yeah, it had a happy ending, but I wasn't really invested in the brothers. So I think people have had enough time to get used to Fontaine, where we will hopefully, fingers crossed, get some fun story heavy events maybe. But it's also the anniversary, so maybe we'll go back to somewhere. I don't really know yet. And we are starting. I don't know how exactly we're starting. You need to claim that statue, buddy. I haven't claimed all my statues. I don't know what I'm saying. Or is this one gonna be IRL? Because it could be the anniversary one. Oh yeah, that's real life. That is a real life statue. We are IRL today, gamers. I don't think I have to make this louder. It's too early. Considerable length of time for Genshin Impact. This is the anniversary. This is the anniversary of updates. What will be our rewards? Let's find out. 3rd anniversary! I can do math! Yay! If it's the anniversary, I'm hoping for some fun events. That's, I think, my realistic ask. But we might not fully figure out pronunciation of names today, because I've said this before, but the Chinese official pronunciation can be different from, like, the English official pronunciation quite frequently, so we might figure that out. We might not. All right, here we go. Oh my god. Wait, we're going to jail for real? We're actually going to jail? I wanted that to happen so bad! For the drama! Wait, that's so cool. We are in jail with Paimon, though. I wanted us to get separated really badly. Is that him? Is that the dude? Wriothesley? Oh my god, wait, the music too is insane. Oh, false charges to investigate.
This place has a lot of hidden rules.
That's really cool. That's even cooler.
Our informants, including
I see the 2 dogs, because possibly Wriothesley, his constellation is based on Cerberus, which is like the 3-headed dog from Greek mythology, if y'all don't know.
A mysterious bug.
Is that the bunny? The Melusine? Oh, that's him, that's him, that's him, that's him.
Oh, you know those pipes that make strange sounds?
Oh my god. Wait, is that him talking? Is that him talking? That's a voice. Oh my, nope, that's him. That's him. Oh my god, and his music is insane. I'm losing my brain cells. I'm losing my marbles. Wait, he's cryo. Okay, we knew that. He's punchy punchy. He's cryo punchy punchy. But what is his weapon?
Time's up.
We don't have punchy punchy unless it's catalyst. Is he our first cryo catalyst? Have we known that? Or did we know that?
If Wriothesley does have a plan,
Wriothesley, that's his name. Interesting.
After being away from the sunlight for so long.
Because I saw somebody say Wriothesley, but I guess it's Wriothesley. Okay. It's like Worcestershire, so I should know how to say that because I'm in Texas, but I don't. We exist. So Frominade's dead. Fromine is like, Fromine drowned.
And now
All these like new areas, it looks like. Quite a few new areas, maybe.
I'm more.
Nuvolets! Oh my god, his music too is insane. His music is just as insane. What is up with these two? That's cool. Oh wait, that's a boss. So what's his? Wait, he's Catalyst. That was a Catalyst. That was like one of the many blue books. Dang. Wait. Oh my god. I'm very interested in Nuvolet's story, by the way.
Difficult to express my emotions.
Oh, that was also so loud, but he's so cool. I had to let that go.
I'm confident that we'll find the meaning of our existence one day.
He's so cool. Oh no, Bug's here too?
You inherently bring danger to
Is it the swarm from Honkai? No, not Honkai Impact. Honkai Star Rail.
Can't be trusted. That goes
Wait.
for Nervalet too.
Wait, Nuvolet's a Melusine?
God on my mind. Only
Interesting.
shed can their debt be repaid.
So, wow. New boss.
Even if the truth may not be
New
pleasant,
boss.
Since they have no way to dispose of the leftover
Oh my
remains,
god.
they have
Ah.
ways to transform them into other forms and keep them in the fortress.
So the deeper voices I think is Nuvolet, and then the not as deep one is Wriothesley. And I say that because I know who the VA is for Wriothesley. And I like the VA.
Who are you? What are you trying to do?
Oh my god, it was Arlecchino. Wait. Wait, that was a new opponent. That was a new opponent too, I think.
To you, answer me, Nubilet!
Dang. Is that our feet? No, that's Nuvolet's feet. I was like, we don't have pants. But Ether does, we don't. I play Lumion. Wait, what is he doing?
Judgment over all as a spokesperson for Fontaine.
Whoa, what's going on? What's going on? This is dramatic. Oh, what? That just straight up with the text. Okay, I think we're gonna get a Nuvolet story quest. Just right away going into it. Dang, that's really cool. Stars shining in the depths. The depths would be the abyss. That's cool. That was a cool transition. Dang. Extremely hyped. I'm hyped. I will say I'm sufficiently hyped. for 6:30 in the morning. Dang. I do think we'll get story quests, at least for Nouvellette. Like, character story. Oh, we're in the prison because the dog is on the wall. Or, no, we're going right into Archon quest. Interesting. So we're starting with that? Interesting. The summary might... Okay, we're helping Linny and Navia? Navia. I haven't met Navia yet, but I also haven't met Linny yet, so... Serial disappearances of young woman. Wait, what the heck? Child! He's in prison! I knew that. I did know that. I like the child's in prison jokes. I think they're funny. A massive development to lock up a harbinger. Oh, there she is. Meeting Farina and... Wait, they're having... Oh yeah, because they did lock up a harbinger. That would be a diplomatic thing, wouldn't it? That's awkward. This is a little... That would be awkward, wouldn't it? Send someone to check up on child? Is that us? So we're working for the Fatui? But also Fontaine. Weird. Does that mean, what's his name, Wriothesley is a cop? I think we knew that he was a cop. It's not just the prison, but it's not under the jurisdiction of Fontaine? I don't... you think they would take those prison photos a little bit more behind closed doors, not just like out in the open right there. Ooh, Act 3 and 4. Cataclysm's quickening. So we're tracking down Child. I wonder, what has he been up to in prison? I did say we'd go to prison in Fontaine. I was right about that. I wasn't right about the specifics, but I was right about that. I've been saying that for at least a year. Wow. So we have the new characters. They did just mention recently in Sigwin, I think. That's at least more similar to how it's pronounced in Chinese. But I don't know what the English version of it is going to be because her name was not said in the trailer. More about the Duke. There he is. So cool. Keeping troublemakers at bay. I'm generally not a cop enjoyer, but he gets a pass, okay? He gets a pass. It isn't simply a prison. Interesting. Some convicts don't want to leave after going to prison, I might really like where they go with that storyline. Depending on the specifics, I might really like where they go with that storyline, because that's a little bit too real. Just a little bit. We're not going to go fully into that, but that is something we save for Archon questing content. We're not getting into the specifics today. Find some other way of convincing people who will listen. Interesting. Ooh, what is a pugilist? I don't know what that is. But that's what he used to do. You have to let your fist do the talking. Interesting. Brute force, baby! They said it requires brute force. I hope we have a fun underground fighting. Cryo-catalyst? Okay, so did we know he was a cryo-catalyst? I genuinely don't remember. Do I have to move, by the way? Wait, normal attack caused him to lose HP. That's fine. Just run him with Kokomi. You'll be fine. You'll literally be fine if you run him with Kokomi. Oh, he has a low HP. Does that mean what does he scale on? I also need to move. I wasn't listening. What are we doing? I was not listening. I wanted to move. Combat style is similar. What is this? Okay, resource management passive? Okay. I appreciate that. Does that mean we get more of the thing we make? That's nice. So, extremely capable man. Yes. So, okay, so the Fortress of Maripide? I don't know how we're saying it. Is underground. Ooh, we have his story quest as well. I want to do that.
A word of advice.
Ooh.
Don't break the law.
Oh my god, there. He's talking.
Anything else?
He's so cool.
Don't break the law.
Listen, his VA is the same as Claude from Fire Emblem, and I love Claude. So I was very excited to see that. I was really excited to see the VA. Ooh, he's so cool.
Perhaps we could
There's
take a walk by a
Nouvellette.
riverbank or somewhere similarly fluvial.
Fluvial, that's a big word. No, it's not a big word, but it's a fancy one. So we have 2 new catalyst users. Oh, wait. He's a hydrocatalyst. That would... Are you supposed to run them together, technically, then? Because that's not happening. I'm not getting both of them. I got real lucky on Linny's banner. We're not doing that again. It's not going to happen twice. I've been saving Primos again. I still don't know how that word is said. Because at first I thought the I was an L, and it was Ludex. But it's an uppercase I. And that's actually a real word. I Googled it to see if it was a real word or not. So I don't know how to say it. Ludex? Maybe? I don't know. There he is. The judge. We have the judge and the cop, Interesting update. Interesting. We're gonna be here forever. I thought this was gonna be a half-hour special program. No, I did not grab my morning medicine that I have to take at 7 a.m. because I thought this would be short. I didn't realize it was the anniversary program. I messed up. I goofed. I really goofed. Water tasting. His hobby is water tasting. I thought that was wine. His hobby is water tasting. That can't be. That's a meme. That has to be a meme. I'm a believer that water tastes different based on where it's from and all that, but I'm not to be a water taster. That's a lot. That truly, they just gave him a silly goofy hobby. They're the Melusines. Why do people not like Melusines though? Like, what is up with that? Because that was like, that's not a through line that I knew about. But now we're talking about the pronouns Melusines use. Good for them. That's very good for them. The what fandom? I looked away for a hot second. I got a Discord notification on my phone. Enables them to see what human beings cannot perceive. Is that why people don't like them? Targeted by criminals. Is that why people? That might be why people don't like them. How could you not like them though? They're adorable. Okay, yep. Story quest. I knew we'd get one for him. I'm really interested in his story quest actually because he's like an enigma in a fun way, not in a chaotic way, but in like a this guy's cool sort of way. Yeah, they even say he's extraordinarily powerful. So like, yeah, there he is. So you're using his charged. I tend not to go heavy on charged attacks, so I do feel comfortable skipping Neuvillette. At least until we get a first rerun for him. I'd probably pull a rerun just because he's really cool. He scales on HP. Interesting. They say that verbatim. That the higher his HP, the bigger attack numbers you get, which is interesting because we've never had a DPS character scale on HP. It feels like he restores his own HP, but he doesn't restore party members' HP. So I don't think it matters if you run him with Wriothesley, was it? Or not? So I do think just run Wriothesley with a Kokomi, or even like a Barbara if you don't have Kokomi would probably be fine. Just give him a Hydro healer that can constantly apply Hydro is probably what you would work best with him. Even like a Layla. All right, there are our banners. We have Neuvillette Phase 1, Hutal. I'm gonna skip Hutal. I am gonna skip Hutal again. It's gonna happen. Our new friend Wriothesley with Venti. Venti, I'm skipping you again as well. Sorry. I love you, Venti. Love you. So Hutal and Venti are also going to be in an event, it looks like. So this was the catalyst they did show with Neuvillette. But then there was the other one. Oh, these opens are cool. Okay, we have a break. We can breathe. I might have to get up and get my medicine, but I don't think I am. I take it a little bit late. It's fine. Okay, they're talking about the new map areas next, which definitely was a lot. Oh, that's a long break. It's a 5-minute break. This is also really good music. If it kicks in with some like vocalizing, I'm gone. But I really liked, they went by it really quickly, but I really did like the catalyst they showed off for Wriothesley. I really thought it was cool. I'm excited we have 2 new catalysts just because I've really been enjoying catalyst gameplay lately. So like I have somehow become a Wanderer main in the last like couple of months. I don't know how it happened, but it did because his gameplay is so fun. I really do enjoy my catalysts. I've been a Kokomi main for the longest time as well. So I'm excited to get a cryo catalyst just because I feel like we don't have a ton of cryo, like really good cryo characters, and I really do like cryo. So I'm excited for that as well. That should be really good. Yeah, everyone put in your codes. They're only valid until midnight EST again. So that's 11 p.m. Central, and I don't know the other time zones. I only know the Central time because that's where I am. But wait a minute. Why'd they give the twins the Star Rail passes for the Comic-Con art? The twins have the Star Rail passes and Paimon has a stuffed Paimon. Don't know how that happened, but this is a really long break and I'm really tired. Oh, what now? Anniversary party checklist. Wait, this is cute. Oh, it's the VAs. It's really loud now. Oh, wait, they're making treats? I keep saying I'm gonna do a video where I make treats, but no fancy kitchen gadgets. Huh. I don't like apple juice and I can't have alcohol though. Wait, not alcoholic. Oh, I think I have most of those things actually. I don't have the orange zest, but like I have cinnamon sticks, I think. Drink responsibly. I bet someone's gonna make it alcoholic. I bet someone's gonna do it. Drink responsibly, be over 21, all that. I don't usually like apple drinks in general, but if it doesn't need any fancy kitchen, I have a little strainer like that. That I do. I do have one of those. So I could realistically make this. Also, these pictures are so aesthetic. Like, realistically, that's possible. I have these things. Mondstadt Spirit. Pecan is, like, very Texas-coded. You can find various pecan ice creams all over the place here, and they're usually actually decent. I don't like pecan, though. I'm gonna be honest. And I can say that. Oh, it's the twins! I know for a fact I probably can't make that. It looks like bread. And that's not gonna rise the same with gluten-free flour. It's not gonna do it. Puff pastry. Nope. Oh, it has bacon too? I don't like bacon. Hot take. I don't like bacon. I don't like any of these things, actually. I'm not an apricot enjoyer. I'm not a walnut enjoyer. As a skip. I don't like any of these things. That's tragic. Also, you can't find gluten-free puff pastry. It doesn't exist. Gluten does not puff. I've said this before. I love croissants. I used to chocolate croissant. My favorite thing at a coffee shop, usually. Can't eat that anymore, can I? Cheese. This is a fun little bit, though. It's making me so hungry, though, and I can't eat until an hour after I take my medicine, so we're doing great. It looks really yummy. It's just, it is cheese and bread. Oh, I'm starving. I'm ordering breakfast today. I don't care. I said I was going to yesterday and I didn't, but today I'm ordering breakfast. Forget it. It looks really good. Oh, that looks really good. It's like a Hot Pocket, but so much better. It's like a Hot Pocket. That is the most American thing I think I've ever said. They said rosemary and I was like not fully paying attention. And I immediately was like, rosemary? Rosemary from Honkai Impact. My brain is rotted. My brain is so rotted. Dessert? Who's the dessert expert? Who's the dessert expert? When are we gonna find out who's doing dessert? Can I have the dessert? Because so far we're 1 for 2. I can have the drink. I might not enjoy it, but I can have it. So what are we learning about? I was not paying attention. I was talking about the food and now I'm really hungry. New environments. Okay, they did focus quite heavily on environments in the video we saw, so that makes sense that unique local geography. What else are they going to show us, though? Is there new areas? The area behind us that looks like it could be from the Sea of Quanta or the Genshin equivalent? You got squares, you got water. Close enough. Close enough. So that's the Research Institute's central laboratory. That was mentioned in my gameplay once before, and I was like, that's the laboratory of the sky. Yes. Yes, it is. How does that work? There was an explosion, so that's probably why the pathways are all messed up, I guess? Condensed water bodies. Oh, I think I see where the Institute was supposed to be then, but it's just straight up busted. They designed it to be busted as well, but also well, how did it break? Because it looks like something else we've seen with like the floating fragments of the wall, like instability of the environment. Interesting. Because like the floating fragments of the wall and all that, that's also very like Honkai Impact 3rd coded. So I'm like, what do we do about that? Also, how do we get up there? It's like you think they would block that off better if it was like the site of an explosion? No, because it's like impossible for the average person to get in there anyways. I'm not the biggest fan of the water mechanic, the underwater swimming mechanic though, just because it's a little bit awkward with how my hand moves on my keyboard to get to like the proper buttons and all that. And I can't figure out how to keybind it better because I tried. Believe me, I tried. It's in a video that's going up either next week or the week after or something. I tried to keybind it better. And my hand just doesn't move the proper way to like swim easily. What are we talking about? Archon? Oh, a new boss! Experimental field generator. Interesting. We're getting dangerously close to bosses that look like they could be out of Honkai Impact, and I don't believe you. So, does this one also have 2 different stages? I'm starting to hit my morning wall. I really need to go back to sleep. You know, we saw the trailer. We could just be done. I know the banners. We could be done. I'm probably just gonna talk less for the rest of the video. It's fine. I will link the full VOD for the stream. Ooh. I knew those were new opponents. Operatives under Arlecchino. All right, they're pretty, but also lore-wise, they concern me a little bit, just from things that were already mentioned. Just from things that were already mentioned in the lore. I won't go into it today because I'm also sleepy and don't think I can form sentences and don't know how I feel about that. If that is the case, like if that is people being stolen to work under the Fatui and against their will, a gathering place for exiles instead of a prison. So is it actually like humane? So is it a humane prison? Because that could exist in a fantasy video game setting, like an ideal fantasy video game setting. But there's also probably intricacies there that I'm not getting into today because again, my brain isn't working at 6 in the morning. Steampunk elements, baby! I feel like I did mention that before. I did feel like I did mention like they kind of are taking like some steampunk elements and they actually directly mention that here. We'll definitely get into the intricacies of Fontaine Prison in our Conquest content, but not today. Especially because it's the special program and they're leaving out like some details because it's gonna be in the Archon quest. So once we have all the details and everything like that, that's when we'll probably actually talk about it. So they have a robot factory as well, like the Fatui, but they make like actually like refined fancy robots, not just like ruin graders. Giant matrix of rings. They say it has an oppressive atmosphere, so there still probably is some intrigue for the prison there. It's not like ideal is what it looks like, but that can be really interesting to explore from a gameplay perspective for sure. And that will be what we get into with the Archon quest. Secret underwater cave. Ooh. Oh. Again, you could tell me that it's a Honkai thing. I'd believe you. You could tell me it's the Hersher core. I'd believe you. Welt, where are you? I feel like that's only gonna make sense too. Why do we have another big deer horse? Okay, it's a seahorse, but it's actually a horse in the water. It has front feet. No, it's literally a sea horse. Horse in the sea. Interesting. But the welt reference is only going to make sense to people who have directly played Honkai Impact or are just really interested in the extensive character lore for Star Rail. Like, that's the only way that's going to make sense. It makes sense, though, in my brain. It does make sense in my brain. Another break. Okay, actually, this might only... Oh, no, it's definitely going to go over half an hour. It is already 7. I'm supposed to take my medicine. Wait, give me a 5-minute break. Wait, no, I want to see the food. I want to see the food. I'll just be late. It's fine. Oh, that looks so wonderful. And Fischl and Kaya are making it. The VAs. I could make that. I could make that gluten-free. Bet. It's a tart. I could do that. Espresso powder. Oh, that's sick. That's so good. I'm just looking at everything with the raspberries. The raspberries. Chocolate sandwich cookies. They make those gluten-free. Bet. They're Oreos. I'm making this one. Bet. Crush them like your enemies. I'm gonna make this one. This is the one I'm gonna make. I was originally gonna make like one of the birthday cakes. Because I was jokingly gonna make something. Because I finally got past AR-55 in Genshin. I'd been stuck there for like 2 years. So the joke was I was gonna make a cake. But this is easier. This is so much easier. I don't like jam, so I'm gonna have to like see if I can order or like find like a really tiny thing of jam. Or I could just give it to somebody else when I'm done. No, I could 200% make this something I could eat. Bet. That is such a bet. Because TLDR, I can't have like wheat, so like I can't have gluten. But I can make this work. I can make this work. This doesn't have to rise or anything. I can make this work. My chocolate layer on the bottom is probably just gonna be really small. It's probably gonna be like half that size. You can substitute. Wait, you can get rid of the jam? They said hazelnut praline. Oh, and you can make little muffin ones. I have those. I have like cupcake tin. That's perfect. They say you can use hazelnut pralines instead of jam. Is that like Nutella? Because that sounds amazing, actually. And we only have 2 minutes left. I don't think I could run and get my medicine that fast. It's fine. Would that be Nutella? I'm not like a baker or like a chef or anything in that regard. I actually suck at cooking. That's why the meme was I was gonna make food because I suck at cooking. But so I don't actually know what hazelnut. I have a phone. I also still have my wake up notifications on, so we would have just gotten an alarm. Hold on, I'm checking. What the heck is a hazelnut praline? Oh, it's like a paste. You need raw hazelnuts. Is there an easier, hazelnuts and caramel. Okay. Is there like an easy way to make this? Easy hazelnut paste. You can also use almonds. Is there like an easy way to do this? Cause like, I guess you could probably mix like Nutella and almond butter maybe? Oh, this is a TCG. They changed it on me. Cause I don't want to use like full nuts. Yeah. They say easy, and then it's like, you need a food processor. I don't have a food processor. What do you want me to do? Go to my parents' house? They have a food processor. I know they have a food processor because they're adults. They're proper adults. I'm not. Am I adult age? Yes, that's for sure. But you think I have a food processor? No. I would almost be tempted to get like almond butter and Nutella, mix them together and see what happens. Because if it doesn't work, I'll still eat it. It has to work, right? It has, like, just looking at pictures of hazelnut praline, it looks like it would work if you mix almond butter and Nutella. I don't know, maybe add a little bit of milk or something. I don't know. I just don't want to get a food processor for one thing. One stupid little thing. System designer. Okay, we're back. No more hazelnut praline discussion. Event time, baby. Wait, we're back in Liyue. So it's different from previous years? How so? What are we doing in Liyue this year? Is it our Lantern Rite update? I thought Lantern Rite was closer to the beginning. Okay, no, we already did Lantern Rite this year. That was back in the beginning of the year. Is it the cooking event again? Because we are making food in the silly little sketches. We're recapping Lantern Rite from this year, which is interesting. So, a poetry gala. Is that our flagship event? A poetry gala? I'm not a poetry enjoyer. I always really struggled with analyzing poetry, so I never really enjoyed it, like while I was in school. Whereas like books and other literature, I find really easy to analyze and really enjoy, but poetry I just never could get. So whenever poetry is brought up now, I'm like, poetry, wonderful. I feel like we did something like a poetry gala before though. Or did this happen off camera? Chongyu? I vaguely remember this. Maybe we already did do a poetry gala. I vaguely remember doing something with Chongyun. 3 special gameplay modes? Oh no, it is. We do have a poetry gala. What is the dandelion bookmark? Oh, that's to level up the catalyst. And I do think that catalyst is probably going to be best for Nouvellette is what it looks like. I would like to see more about the catalyst though. I do hope they make it like a HP scaling. This looks really fun, this game. The pot thing, that looks fun. I'm down for that. That one I am down for. It looks very fun. It reminds me of the like shooting gameplay we had in the other one. Okay, this is our combat. What was Secret Summer Paradise? We had a little shooting game that I absolutely adored. It was very fun. Looks similar enough. The Mythic Nexus. I do want to see the weapon though, because just from appearance, I'm like, oh, Nouvelette. It looks like it could work for him, but it might not scale properly, so who knows? Funnily enough though, I'm assuming then that Nouvelette's weapon, because he's like a damage dealer that scales on HP, if you want to run DPS Kokomi, that's going to be insane. That's going to be insane. And as a haha funny DPS Kokomi enjoyer, that might be really cool to run, actually. Like, kind of, like, because you already put a bunch of HP on Kokomi. The Dandelion bookmark looks like it's the materials to level up the catalyst. Ballad of Boundless Blue. Yeah, refinement materials, that's what I was trying to say for the bookmark. I do wonder the specifics on that event book though. Because like I might put that on Kokomi. If it scales HP and is an attack-based thing, that's going on Kokomi. Don't even worry about it. I would almost be tempted to pull for Nouvelette's weapon to put it on Kokomi. Oh god, Klee's back. Klee's fish blasting again. She's done well. What did Klee do? She discovered an invasive fish from Sumeru in Cider Lake. Look at her go. Good for her. So we have an invasive species event. Totoko Bombastic Adventure. Oh my god, wait, this is cute actually. Okay, this looks like a cute gameplay event. I don't even know what this is supposed to like mimic gameplay wise, but it looks fun. It does, I will say that. The Spark Knight is a little shining sun. Oh, good for Klee. Look at her. Discovering an invasive species. What are we doing in Fontaine? Strange creatures in Fontaine that should have only existed in a lab. Fontaine. Radiant Harvest. What is this? Oh, it's entirely underwater. I might not do this event. Because like I said, not the combat, but the navigation underwater, my hand is not like made for it. Because I had to go for that like left control, I think. And it's like, I had to like angle my entire hand. And I don't have large hands. I have very small hands. Like back when I figure skated, I would literally wear children's gloves. And I was like a full teenager young adult. So like, I just have very small hands. Oh, I like this sort of thing though. This I do like. I do like that little mechanism. But this might be a different event. It's a combat. Oh, with different teams again. Okay, I find those fun. I do find those fun. And we have different buffs as well. And Forge Realms Temper. I did it like in the last version for Sumeru, so right before Fontaine, I did Forge Realms Temper. I did the whole thing. I actually really enjoyed it, but I haven't been able to do Genshin on my second monitor. And that's when I was doing the TCG. I'd just throw it on my second monitor. But I've mentioned that before. I want Genshin on Switch because trying to play Genshin on the second monitor is actually abysmal. And I have like a decent PC too. That's the other thing. I have like a decent PC. I don't have like a potato PC. And I can't run Genshin on the second monitor. When it's the only thing I'm running, that's fine, but Genshin is just too beefy, even for me to play like second monitor. Something about the daily gameplay experience. Design elements that seemed reasonable are less popular? Huh, what are those? What are we doing at 4.1? Made adjustments to adventure rank ascension hints? So does that mean it's gonna be easier for like me to level up? Because I've been stuck in those like higher ones. Reduce time needed to clear domains. And removed certain opponent. Oh, please tell me you did that in Violet Court, because I hate Violet Court with a passion. I hate it with passion, I really do. The Ascension quests don't really concern me though, because I've already, I think, done all of them. Adjustment to commissions. What's the commission adjustment? Aside from daily comms. Yes. Adventure encounters system is the new thing they're doing in 4.1. Can obtain encounter points. What do encounter points do? Oh, wait. Oh no, they're just doing a system like Star Rail. I really like Star Rail system though, because like if you hit with what they're calling encounter points here, it seems like you just don't have to do your commissions. Like you can, but you don't have to. Commission being singular because we only do one. Cleared at 4 a.m. each day. Okay, that's usual. Okay, that's a update for sure. That I think it'll be fine because it seems like more similar to the Star Rail system, and I really like the system in Star Rail. But they also like couldn't do exactly what they do in Star Rail because we have 4 commissions, whereas we only have 1 daily mission. Also, this is such an aside, but the system designer, I think it was, I love her necklace. I think it's so fun that like the main charm on it looks like a Primo Gem. I don't know if that is like official merch or not, but if that's not official merch, the fact that you found that and it looks like a Primo Gem is insane. That is so insane. That's impressive. Bathing in flowing moonlight. Oh, a check-in event. Ooh, 1,600 Primos. Is that itty bitty Octo Baby? Oh wait, that's so cute. And a bubble generator. We have a bubble gun. That's not even the flowing moonlight thing. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's in a bubble. That's adorable. I'm gonna cry. I love jellyfish as well, so top up bonus is resetting. Oh my god, that means if I want to spend money, I should do it before. I should actually spend money before the reset, because I have most of my bonuses left in the shop, I think. A break from our screens? I'm not looking away from the screen. You think I'm gonna look away? You're showing something. You're showing something. Oh, they joined First Mexico City's nonprofit. What was the nonprofit for? I didn't get to see that. Oh, it's for doggies! It's for doggies! They have Toma on the screen. Look at the baby. Oh, the babies. Oh, and there's fan art as well. Okay, so it looks like it was a charity for stray dogs to feed thousands of dogs. Oh, that's so random, but also like I love that. I love that sort of thing. Just do random stuff for charity. Just do it. Just do it. Look at all the dog food. That's really wholesome for the doggies. Oh, especially because I think they said it was in August, and I'm not in Mexico City, but I am in Texas, which is like a little bit higher up, and it's got so hot this summer. And to help the little stray doggies, that's so nice. It got so hot around here this summer, so like they definitely needed that. Just like any help they can get. So more food. Kave! Oh, look at him. Chippy Kave. Kave. Oh, he made a little decoration. Like they had Kave. Talk about a decoration. It's cute. I have a ton of jars as well. I do have mason jars lying around Chibi Kave. I don't have like, any of this other stuff though. I probably have some LED lights somewhere, but they're old. That's fun. I probably would skip. Here's a little broke tip for y'all. You could very well do this with a water bottle, like an empty plastic water bottle. Just be careful with the lights you're using to not melt the plastic or anything like that. And if you're using hot glue, that's also probably a concern, but y'all could do this with water bottles. What else do we have? Enjoying Mia's VA. Two of my faves, honestly. Two of my faves. Soft spot for colorful light displays. Slot balloon. How do they explode? Wait, paper horns for the hydro slime? Confetti? Do you just like pop them? That's fun, actually. It does say confetti, but if you are gonna do this outside, do not use confetti because it's not biodegradable. Pro tip. But you can like take leaves and get like the little paper punch out things, hole punchers in fun shapes and make confetti that way that is biodegradable. Pro tips. And that's just if you're gonna pop them, because I'm assuming we're gonna pop them outside. But if you're gonna pop them inside, you can use normal confetti. Just you gotta clean that up. Now you gotta clean that up. I guess that's really cute. Just don't use normal confetti outdoors. Don't do it. Like just make a bunch of dendro slimes and put leaf bits in there. Or I guess you could probably like put like some sort of seed in there if you're gonna do it outside. I'm not sure, but just don't use normal confetti outdoors. Unless you can find like biodegradable, it's labeled as biodegradable confetti somewhere. Probably exists, but it's expensive probably. What are we talking about now? I'm still thinking about the biodegradable confetti. Oh, we're just learning about the project team. That's fun. It has been 3 years from this game. Oh, it looks like it's ending soon because they just said that we don't have much time. Yeah, we're looking at data. Oh, it's just big numbers. I can do big numbers. 10 million? What's the 10 million for? Is that download? If that's downloads, y'all got another thing coming with the Unity thing. Oh, it's the word count of text. Oh, that's wild. I mean, yeah, there is some things that are just very text heavy. I would know, I've read a lot of it. 10 million is like a lot though. Like I think 10K is a lot. I think 10 million. Every nook and cranny of the game. These things. I've read so many of these. Not necessarily for the, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, there is like long text story descriptions for like artifacts and weapons. I didn't even think about the weapons and stuff because I don't read those. I know that there's like a lot of info in there though. Tip of the creative iceberg. There's a lot, yeah. They have like the nice nighttime Lewin music playing in the background. It's like, you're gonna make me cry over numbers? This isn't math class. The only place I'm allowed to cry over numbers is math class. This is why I don't take math classes. 74. So what's the 74? Is it playable characters? It could be playable characters. Because I feel like a couple versions ago, it was 50 something, like last year. As of 4.1, the number of playable characters, yep. Because like, I feel like it was 50 something last year. 74. So next year, hypothetically, if we had 50 something last year, now we're at 74. Hypothetically, we should be at 100 next year, which is wild. That's wild. I also point out you don't need every playable character. You do not need every single one. Genshin Impact isn't, the reason why we get characters for free is because it has to be entirely playable with those free characters. And so, yeah. Like, I think I only have, like, somewhere in the 50s, so that makes sense, because I am missing quite a few 5 stars. 215 is the next number. What's 215 for? 215, is that the number of opponents? 215 gigabytes. Highest resolution art assets. That's a 4.1. What's 215 gigs? Is that just the files for the art? Because the game is more than that. I know that's a big file size. They're like, you may not be able to gauge the file size. I can gauge that file size. Motion capture animation? They use mocap? For what? I'm intrigued by that. What is the mocap for? I would like to see behind the scenes. What are you using mocap for? It's not even like a drag. Because technically I use like very rudimentary mocap for my model, right? But I'm very intrigued by that. I want to know, where are they using mocap? I want to know. I'm really intrigued by that. I find that interesting. I want to know from like a tech, it's the tech team, yeah. I want to know from like a tech point of view, what are you using mocap for? Because I know they're talking about file sizes for things. Yeah, the Fontaine package is too large. I will say that. But it seems like they are actually working on optimizing that, because when I went to do the 4.0 update, I literally had to make room on my computer for it. I did not have space on my computer for the Fontaine update. So, and like I said, I don't have like a potato PC. I have a pretty decent PC. 99 million. What's 99? Is that the downloads? Is that the downloads? That's insane. It's either, I think it's downloads. Genshin Impact's followers? Okay. We're almost at 100 million then, right? I thought it was downloads. I was gonna be like, y'all got everything coming. And also, just to be clear, I do not support the changes Unity is making either. I think it's entirely unnecessary. I'm just gonna put so many, especially indie game creators, in the red. Stinky, stinky, stinky decisions from Unity. And Genshin does run off the Unity engine. That's why I'm bringing up the Unity stuff. 4 billion, is that the downloads? Because I've downloaded Genshin on all my devices many times, just from resetting computers, getting new devices, blah, blah, blah. Likes and upvotes. So is it social media engagements? Number of views for official videos. Okay. Every high number that comes, I'm like, is that the downloads? They say that using video to like show the in-game content and get it across like creatively is like very difficult. I do have to agree with that as somebody who makes Genshin videos. It sometimes can be like a little bit of a struggle to figure out how to like go about doing the content for a specific event to make it interesting for both myself and like a viewer. But I have to agree with that. Yeah, that is a very big ask there. 11 million. What is 11 million? Is it, they say we might have guessed it. Is it the downloads? Included an official fan-made video event. They say the number of global participants is 11 million. That I could be included in that number and not even know it. I do think I think that number is including me. That's just really weird to think. Fan-made content? Yeah, I think I am included in that number. I am a part of the not the problem, but the anomaly, maybe. That's really weird to think. That's really weird to think, actually. The content creators. Oh, that's really weird to think. Couldn't include everyone. I'm still immensely grateful. Oh, to know that like technically those numbers do include me is really weird. It's weird, but it's also kind of like, oh, redemption code. Give me the redemption code. I can't think about this. Having an existential crisis over being included in a statistic. Wow. But also it was just really wholesome how they went about it. All right, we only have like a minute for this one, which means we'll probably be ending after this code, but you can't hit me like that while I'm making the fan-made content. Come on. Oh, wait, this is the Archon art. Oh, I was gonna be like, oh, the cake back here. We're on the cake topper, but then here's all the Archons we have now. Oh, Venti even has his lyre. It's really cute, too, how we have, like, the 3 OG Archons over here and then the 2 new ones. That's really... It's nice. Okay, it's nice. This is what we've all been waiting for, the Archon art, isn't it? It might have even been shown earlier and I just didn't process that. Farina looks so innocent here. She looks so normal. She's not like a normal person. we love her, kind of. What do we also have in 4.1? Outside game content. Outside of the game content. There's the concert. What are we saying about the concert? Are they going to talk about being able to get the merch outside of the... Because I know the merch, I think it went up on, not Taobao, but a different, like, Tmall. It went up on Tmall. And I don't want to have to figure out how to buy off Tmall, but I want some of the concert merch. Merchandise. Yeah, the flagship store, I believe that is the Tmall, maybe? Because we don't have, like, a flagship store. But I want the merch specifically because there's a box with a light stick. And as a former, like, hardcore K-pop fan, I want the light stick. I think it's funny. Merchandise available in different regions might vary. Can we get the light stick in the US? I want the light stick, please. They didn't show it on the graphic just now, but I want the box, the light stick. The concert bundle, resounding melodies. There we go. Those wings are beautiful though. They are. Oh, wow. We have like a traditional instrument for the furniture item. Nice. Oh, are they doing another live music performance? We probably will actually listen to this one. I skipped the one in the last special program because I didn't want to be spoiled on the music, but I've heard quite a bit of the Fontaine OST at this point, so we would actually probably just watch it. What are we doing during 4.1? Oh, Fountain of something. I did not catch that. But they're releasing the first Fontaine OST album, which is nice. Oh, this has gone for over an hour. I was like, it looks like I was looking at the time on my phone. I was like, it's been an hour? And then I looked at my OBS and I've been recording for over an hour. Yep. There was a very loud car outside my window. Can you shut up? It is 7 in the morning. You don't need to be revving your engine at 7 in the morning. Oh, they are showing more music. Lamentation at Triomphe. Okay. Why are they standing? That's really cool. And like the floor thing in the middle? That's cool. They have real life footage. They're playing the music on a boat? Oh my god, I'd be terrified. One wrong movement, you're woof. This is really cool though, how they went about recording it. That is really cool. I don't want to make it too loud, just because I am probably going to cut around a little bit. I think this was the combat music because they were just talking about one of the combat musics being really good. I think this is actually that combat music. They were just setting it up. Understandable. Have a nice day. They went crazy with the recording for this stuff. That's also such a pretty dress with a lace. That's really pretty. But as the violinist is like the violinist sitting on the boat, one wrong movement, I would be afraid I would tip the whole thing overboard. That's terrifying. And to like hit those notes while you're on the boat, terrifying. Anytime I'm on a boat, I'm afraid I'm just gonna like drop my phone in. Even if I'm not near the railing at all, I'm afraid that's gonna happen. So like, you want me to play an instrument? I can play violin, but you want me to sit there and play my violin? No. Impressive props, major props. Oh, that's why it's empty in the middle. They have a dancer. That's really cool. To have the two different shots as well, one without the people and one with. They did a really good job with this. It is the promo video for the OST album, is what they said, but they made it really cool. I wasn't expecting a full video though, genuinely. We could probably make it a little bit louder, right? Just a tiny bit. No, that's really cool. I can't tell if this setup was a decision from Hoyoverse or a decision from the orchestra performing. It could be a mix of both though, which is also really impressive. It's just really cool. The whole thing is really cool, like at the end of the day. All right, that was cool. That was really cool. I did space out a little bit near the end, but I'm tired. I want to go back to sleep. So that was really cool. Fine, you got me. I still didn't catch the title of that. The flamenco dance Easter egg, they called it. I couldn't think of the name because I was like, I know what type of dance this is. Because I also do have some training in dance from when I figure skated because it's just necessary. I couldn't remember the name of it specifically, but it was flamenco. So that must be it, whether online or offline. Ha 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 ha, I see what you did there because we have offline stuff coming up. Is that it? No, we still have more voice messages from the cast. Charlotte! Oh my god, wait, they have Charlotte's VA doing the, like, main bit. That's cute. That's cute. Fine. Zhongli! Oh my god. Is he gonna say the thing? Is he gonna say the thing? The where are those who share the memory? No, he's just going all out. Props. Zhongli's VA did like a whole bit. That props is wholesome though. Stop, I'm crying. Talking about the community. I'm gonna cry. Oh, stop, I'm losing it. I have Sino. I love Sino's VA. Like, not the Academy. This really is the anniversary update. It's been over an hour. Why is this so wholesome? Stop. It is 7:40 in the morning. We're doing this at 7:40 in the morning, crying on a Friday. I'm gonna be honest though, I don't know, I haven't done Baiju's story quest, so I don't have as much of a connection to him. Baiju becoming playable is his favorite memory. You know, what a mood. Oh yeah, because this was the VA for the whole time. And Baiju's been around since beginning. Is it? Oh, I'll hate them! Favorite story is that scene. The reception to that scene. The Al-Haytham scene, the epitome of Al-Haytham scenes. That was probably one of my favorite scenes from Sumeru though. So like, granted, valid, that's valid. Seeing other responses, because I know I had a response. I had a response to that. That would be fun though, if you were the VA for that. Just to see people's reactions. Because I know I had one. All these responses are so thoughtful and nice, and it is 7 in the morning! I'm almost an hour late to taking my morning medicines, by the way. I haven't done this in a long time, like taking my medicine late. Means I have to wait more time to eat. Tignari. Our favorite Tignari. I'm crying over Tignari's response too. Oh. This is so nice. Why is this so nice? It's 7 in the morning. We really got a lot of nice, like, good characters in Sumeru. Sumeru was really nice at the end of the day. Like, these characters, everyone just did so well. Kave! Aww. He not name drop, but he did bring up the Sumeru crew, which so many Twitter shenanigans. I usually just see them in passing, but there's so many, and it's just been like a joy even from like an outsider POV. Scaramouche, hag guy. Again, this is another character that's been around since the very beginning and just more recently became playable. Because technically, Scaramouche has been around since longer than Baiju. The boss battle. That first boss battle was insane. That was my... I try not to say bad words. I try not to curse too much in video just because I know I'm gonna have to cut it because YouTube be YouTubing. But that was... I did have to censor quite a bit during that boss battle the first time I saw it and played it because that was kind of insane. I don't think I've had to censor that much since then, actually. Right in. This bit is going on for longer than I would have thought they would do it for, but it's really nice at the same time. Hearing from VAs old and new. Some both, technically. Favorite character lines from Raiden? The Ito line? Yeah. Wait, that is a funny one. Because that's the thing, Raiden's line about Ito in the character screen is just like, who, like, it literally is just who. And he has a whole line about her, like, strike me down, Shogun. But hers is like, ooh, Nihida! Our little Dendro Archon. Favorite memories is if she says the line. The Nihida trailer. The birthday trailer. Oh, wait, I remember that now. I remember that. That hurt me. No, that trailer hurts. Because it starts off happy and yeah, then it gets really dark and depressing. It was very well done as well. That was very cinematic. I think I specifically said this is cinema while watching it. Oh. Oh, that's a little bit much. Specifically saying she's watched the reactions. No, but I think I actually called it cinema while watching it, while doing my reaction. Oh, wait, they're talking to the tweens. The tweens. Oh, calls their story fascinating, you know? I have to agree with that, and I haven't even fully done it yet. I do think they're both very intriguing characters. Fatuitai! Oh, stop. This is wholesome too. Lenny! And Lynette. True honor. Cute. That's nice that they're saying that they tried to elevate like a deadpan character. Because they can get very monotone really quickly. Very one note, but I do think they did a really good job with Lynette, so. More Lynette, give us more Lynette. I do think Lynette is one of my favorite characters, actually. Like, I really like her. Cute. This is gonna take me so long to edit, so long. Ace Reporter on the case. And it's the end! Like the Nintendo Direct yesterday, I'm not gonna stick around for too long after this because I do have to go take my medicine. This was really wholesome though. And I feel like a lot of the VAs and everyone mentioned that Genshin has gotten people through like a lot of stuff. And Genshin's tweeting now, so we are near the end. And like, honestly, without going too much into it, it's done the same for me. For sure. It's just so wild to think it's been 3 years. I haven't been playing since the very beginning, but I started a couple months after, and it's just so weird to think that. Wow. Oh, wait, the brush painting. Oh, happy 3 years. It's nice. This is really nice. Wow. Ending. We ended. Wow, that was nice. What the heck? That was really nice. Oh my gosh. Literally, it's almost about to air on YouTube. That's how long we've been here. That was really, really nice. Actually, should I be pausing? Okay, no, we're done. We're so done. Okay, good. I was like, wait, Genshin has been known to shoehorn things in at the end, but no, they wouldn't do that for the anniversary, not today. They wouldn't shoehorn in something about the Fatui today. Wow, that was really, really nice. I really enjoyed it. It was enjoyable, even if I'm like half asleep and am not taking my medicine on time. It's fine. I should have known it would go over. I didn't even think about that until I'd already like sat down at my computer. I did not think about it at all. Well, I'm gonna move back to the other side of the screen so we can see the little banner on the lantern. We are so back. This is really nice and wholesome though. I'm excited for 4.1. It sounds like what I did want, we have some more diverse events is nice. I don't know what our flagship event is. Is it the poetry thing? Or do we just not have like a flagship yet? Like, by flagship event, I mean an event where it is voice acted. I guess we just don't have one. yet, which this version is named after the Archon quest, so maybe they're just focusing on doing Archon quest over the flagship events. I'm not entirely sure, but I guess we'll find. There's still a lot of people here. Why is there still a lot of people here for 96,000 viewers? I don't think it's still going. I think we're okay. Me not trusting the Genshin Impact Twitch account, but I don't want to like leave this screen because I want to end with this art. I think we're just gonna end here. Remember to put in your Primo Jump codes. This was very wholesome, very nice, and I'm excited for the upcoming year of Genshin. I'm excited for a new birthday cake. That's always fun. We're getting what are we getting? The Sumeru cake? Is that what we're getting this year? I think so. And yeah. It was just like even thinking back to like this time last year, just so much has happened. And it feels so wild to like, it feels like crazy, honestly. It does, it really does. And yeah. I'm excited to see where we go with Genshin. I'm excited and hopeful to say some more things regarding Genshin that are very exciting on my end going forward. I'm gonna leave that very open-ended specifically. And yeah, here's some more Fontaine, more Genshin. It's gonna be weird to see where we are this time next year, because just like comparing this, like the anniversary where I was like on last year's anniversary to this anniversary, and I know I'm not alone in this, so there's been so many like things that have happened, good and bad, and it's like and like I was saying earlier, the VAs were saying in their little notes and everything, like Genshin has gotten a lot of people through a lot of things, and I said I wasn't gonna go too far into it, but I'm definitely in that group of people who Genshin has gotten a lot of people through a lot of things, sort of thing, which is like, so weird to think, and I'm gonna start crying if I keep going, so we need to be done. Genshin's tweeting everything, we just need to be done. That's going to be it for this video. I will link the VOD for the special program down below, because this is so long, I will be skipping around quite a bit, and there were times where I definitely lost energy. If you like this video, make sure to give me a like down below, as well as subscribe for more and click the little notification bell to be notified when I upload new ones. As always, I hope everyone is having a super lovely day wherever you are in the world. Put in your Primo Jump codes if this is up in time. It might not be, I don't know. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!